Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. Wow, May 3rd. Oh my gosh, 3 days into May. Do you know what tomorrow is, Huggy Bear? Tomorrow is May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day. Yeah. Check out Huggy Bear's little shirt. Mommy is my bestie. I had to stop by the store today to pick up something, and right in the front of the store was a little setup for the animals, and I had to get it, didn't we? Yes, we had to just pick it up. Yeah. Oh, you bear likes it, don't you? All right, so how is everybody? If you had a chance to pop on or see our Facebook Live yesterday, that was pretty cool. We just did that. I just did it just to let you know what was going on. Mike did send out a couple emails this week, and one was the dealer digital exclusives to let you know that it was shipped, that the files were ready, and I know a lot of you got that email and went on to Kimberbell and downloaded your files. But a bunch of them came bouncing back, and they all had a Yahoo account. So if you have a Yahoo account and you did not get your group email, that would be why. For some reason, they decided not to let the stuff go through. So anyway, that's sometimes kind of the way it goes. All right. I know. Well, before three things before I tell you the fun stuff. I was just looking back here, and I had this setting up, and just thought I would share it with you guys again because I know I've got a couple of these kits still available. Or this was the Try All Three from Embellish. There are a couple of them still available. We had them with a class. I think, but yeah, no, I don't want to tell you because I'll tell you off the top of my head and it'll be wrong. So this is the Try All Three. Try it. I better check back here, make sure. Yep, 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 yep. I've got the microphone on. I don't see any comments yet, so that doesn't mean anything other than maybe nobody's paying attention. I don't know. Um, but what's really nice about this is it gives you their different stabilizers and gives you a chance to try them. Okay, it gives you a chance to try them. But you think, well, who cares? Well, let me show you why you should care. You've got the stabilizers in there, and then you've got things to make little projects. Little pin cushion. Look at this. This kit, this comes in the package. Now I haven't finished lacing mine, but it's like a little sachet or a little pillow for a dolly. That's in there. So you have a couple projects to do and to try with the different stabilizers. A baby bib. But what makes it even, and let me tell you, I made the projects and I still have stabilizer left. So it's not where it's just enough. It really gives you a chance to try their stabilizers and see what you think about it. Yeah, Jamie, your friend from Virginia called me. She told me you were at the store. Hello, Mary Neal and Kathy. Hello, Colleen. You have one of the Yahoo accounts that didn't. The email came bouncing back. That's why I knew it was a Yahoo problem, because I just knew it. Okay, but what's really nice is you get 3 CDs of designs. And on the designs, this is their Christmas collection. Look at all of those really cool designs. Those can be used for so many things. I mean, this is a really, really great deal. There's 20 designs in here. And this is their Christmas collection too. Yes, it's only May, but I'll tell you what, if you don't get started now, you're not going to be done by Christmas. But there's really cool things. There's the snowman. You can see what he looks like. He's just whoops, there goes papers everywhere. Look how nice. He's stitched out. If you've got some of the 60 weight flawless thread or 60 weight thread, that's what this is digitized for. So it's digitized, so it's a nice airy, thin type of design for your thinner threads. Could you do it with a 40 weight? Absolutely. It'll just make it look look a little bit thicker. So that's in there. And then this is like the red work, but it's black on here, black work. There's 9 designs. Look at that. Is that not cool? That is such a cool looking bicycle. There's nine designs, and this is a great way to get a couple spools of the Flawless thread and try it. It's a 60 weight, or if you have 60 weight and you know you don't usually use it, it's great for your thinner designs, great for your small lettering. But look at this. It's in all of the formats. There's printable instruction sheets and printable templates, and they're all made, they're small. These are small design, all made for the 100 by 100 hoop, which is 4 by 4. So that's what size this is. These are made for your 5 by 7. And then they threw in an added group of designs, 15 more that are made for the 5 by 7 with the 60 weight thread. So it gives you a chance to use that, whether you've bought Dime or Flawless or, you know, whatever brand. Look at those designs. Those are all in the 5 by 7. So cute things that you could do and make. You know, I'd say Mother's Day, but that's kind of, I think, from what I hear, it's this weekend. Kind of snuck up on us. So anyway, if you haven't gotten that and tried it, I would highly recommend. And I don't know if we still have the class, because we did this as a class. I don't know if we still, if you buy it, you can ask us if we still have the class recorded. I'd be happy to, you know, to send that to you. Yeah, you stitched it out because you did that class with us, didn't you, Colleen? Yeah, it is. It's so nice. That would be perfect to put on the bottom of a tea towel. Oops, where did I just set it? I just put them in there. This one, yeah, I really like, because look at those different designs. Those are perfect for on a towel. So it's not a real heavy, dense design. And you could do it in the red work, you know, in your red threads or whatever you wanted. That would, you know, I think that would be pretty cute on a shirt or a baby onesie or, you know, something like that. There you've got all of the, you know, the stuff for your holidays. You could even take and combine and have a lot of fun with that. So those are really super cute. When those sets are gone, they're gone. We're not going to be getting any more of them. The new sale things from RNK, that's, I forget exactly what they were, but I did send them out to everybody in an email. Those will be in the shop. I think they're coming in today or tomorrow. So if they get there today, I'll have some stuff to show, because, you know, tomorrow's Wednesday at the shop. All right. Let me see. Oh, yes, behind me. Behind me is my model. This used to be called, no, this wasn't Blue. I did have a model at the store. We called her Blue because she had blue hair. This one doesn't have a head. This is the what's it called? The Me or the My Me, something like that. It's actually one of those ones that you can set up with your measurements to help you if you're making something. So she just gets to model. So she is modeling our apron that we're going to be doing in our Fire Up the Grill with Kimberbell. Those kits are on the way. So as soon as they get here, later this week, they probably won't be here before Friday, which means Mike will be busy on Monday getting them shipped out so that you guys have them in plenty of time. That event is on the 20th. It is, we're going to start at 11. It's a Spark event. So it means it's only half of an event, or half day. We're going to be making 2 projects. This one, and this has 2 different designs. We've got the flag. If you don't want the flag on there, I think there's a rocket. So you can choose the flag or the rocket. And then the red, white, and barbecue, the mitt. There's 2 oven mitts in your kit. We'll be making 1 in class. You have 1 to take. Where did I drop? And the bag. I shared these yesterday. If you were able to get on. You know, if you've got a friend, this is a great project to get a friend in. Somebody new that maybe hasn't tried an event with us before, maybe can't do the whole day. It is on Friday. It will be recorded, so if you can't be there, we will still you'll still have the recording. Okay, and so you always like to know what's in the bonus. So on the bonus, like I said, there's a second mitt. And do you know that the mitts are left and right? That just means that where they put the label, they made one left, one right. So you can make it all left-handed. But because it's plain, you could do that anyway. So I made a left-handed one for Mike, and this one says, sun's out, buns out. So that is one of the designs. This one I just think is so stinking cute. I just had to put it on a bag. This is every day is a picnic when you're with friends. Okay, so this one, and it has the little tablecloth and it has all those cute little things. So we did that. That's one of them. This one is free to sparkle with the sparkler. And of course you can do them in any colors that you want. How about King of the Grill? How cool would that be to put that on one of the aprons for the grill master? So by doing this in May, you've got all the stuff. It's perfect when it comes time for Father's Day. Yeah, and then Daddy-O of the Patio. This is one of our toweling on the roll and some really cool fabric that I had that corresponded, and I just took a shorter towel and put a bottom on it. And then this one I think is really cute too. This is actually two designs, and these ones I stitched out are the 5x7. There is a larger size in there, so you have the 5x7 and the 6x10. So you could do either one. This could be done at the top of one of the aprons. So when you get all of the information and you come to class, you'll get some other ideas on how to put these things together. So now this is going to be maybe a little hard to show you or share with you. Yeah, maybe not too bad. But see this? Can you guys see all of that? There'll be a picture posted up on Facebook and maybe even emailed out to you. This is going to be our game or our project, not project. This is what we're doing for May. I'm going to give you all month to play around with that. We're going to have a contest. So you see the picture. You'll be able to see it. I'll print a picture of it at the store so you can look at it. You can save it, make it bigger. I don't care. But the contest is, how many items do you see? Okay? How many items do you see? So you got plenty of time to study it. And from there, how many items do you see? How many of them you get point for each item? And you're going to get bonus points or extra points if you can name what the item is. The more detailed, the more specific, the more terrific, the better chance of winning a prize. So I just thought it would be kind of fun to take a picture, pile, and believe me, I piled all that stuff up. It is all stuff out of our shop, stuff that I have shown or demoed before. And then I took every one of them back off and listed them out. So I have the list. So if you want to play, and everybody can, just guess how many items do you see, and then do you want to list out what the items are? Well, there's going to be more than one prize. It's not just going to be a one prize thing. So I got some giveaway things, and we're going to have a prize. So let's see. Next up, tomorrow is our spring break license to create, and we're making the owl tomorrow. He's another one of these cute projects. When I first looked at him, I thought, I don't know if I want to make all these tea bags and the owl and all of this stuff. Oh, let me get him off the wall. Whoa. Okay, there goes the push pin. But when I started and I showed the pictures and everybody liked them, then I started to get excited, and it was fun to do something creative and something a little bit different. And he really looks cute hanging up on my wall. You could make him a sachet if you wanted to. So you go out and you get your, um, your stick and all that kind of stuff. And we've got, the hearts and the strings. And so this is what we're working on tomorrow. Then Thursday is our vintage jewel block of the month. That's back there on the wall. If you've ever wanted to do a block of the month and you say, oh man, I missed that, I want to do one. Well, hang on. There's going to be a new one come this fall. And as soon as I get the sample and the details, I can share it with you. It's going to be with, let's see, Quilting Treasures this time. And it's made out of, it's fat quarter bundle. So we're going to have those details a little bit later. And then, oh, sweet land of liberty. Yes, if you were one of the ones that purchased the kit and got the fabric and from us and the rest of the stuff from Kimberbell, we're meeting on Friday. Mike will send that out, and we're going to be working on it. There are some little tips and tricks along the way that I'll be able to share. Let's see. Challenge. Okay, so here's the challenge. This is what we're going to do. Yesterday I asked, and if you weren't on, it's okay. Yesterday I asked, and everybody started to head out counting, how many UFOs do you think you have? Okay? How many do you think you have? You might have 100. You might have 10. You might have, I won't even tell you how many I have, because all of mine are UFOs until we're finished, and then we move to the next class and they stay UFOs. But here's what the challenge is. How many UFOs do you have? And how many of those do you think you could finish in the month of May? I know we've done UFOs before, but this is just a little bit different because I want to see 2. You sent out mine. You said you were shocked. Colleen, I need that number, dear. So if you can, let's see, either email us or post on here. This works too. Or post on our friends page. I want 2 numbers. This is the challenge. It doesn't matter if I want it or not. This is, if you want to do it. 312. Go, Colleen. Okay, so she's got 312. So pick a number. If you get tired of counting and you say, oh man, I got 25. Okay, Sheila says 45 and perhaps 2. Okay, that's great. I want to know how many you have and how many you think of those projects, those UFOs, and you can still start new stuff. This doesn't count. If you can only finish 1, that's okay too. But just see how many you think you could finish this month. And that's what we're going to set. And we're just going to see how it goes. So, how many UFOs? How many do you think you can finish? And then when you get them finished, then we'll do some kind of prize at the end. Maybe the highest percentage. I don't know who has the most and the most that they can finish. And if you can't, don't stress about it because we can drag it on. Okay, so Colleen has 312 UFOs. So let me just do a little bit of writing here. Okay? So Colleen, and we're going to hold you to this because the thing is not exactly who has the most, but who can commit to how many you have and how many you think you can finish. And that's a win right there. So Colleen has 312, and I'm going to ask the same question every day, and she's going to finish 5. And Sheila, and if you don't want to play along, it's okay. Sheila Heelman. Maybe I can get Pam on here to help keep track. She's got 45 and she thinks she can finish too. Okay, and you get to pick which one. So, um, you can pick the easiest ones or the hardest ones or, whatever. It's kind of wide open. But I just think it'd be kind of fun. Just figure out how many you have and how many out of those you think you can finish. Okay? That includes the Bella boxes and kits and table toppers and quilt tops not quilted. Yep. So it's just a little motivation to try to get you to say, okay, I've got all of these things. And when you say, my goal is to finish all my UFOs this year. Well, when you see how many, then you get frustrated and you quit and I'll never get them done. No, just pick it. So Colleen's going to pick out 5 and Sheila's going to pick out 2. Come on, who else wants to play today? And let's just see, how many of them that you can, that you're willing to commit to doing, because those who play and get them finished will win. We're all going to be winners this month, okay? Because, let's see, 2016 to 12 is 6 years. Yeah, our store 6th anniversary is June 1st. So, for our birthday, I give out the birthday presents. So, if you want to play and win, you stand a really, really good chance of getting a prize. So, that's all I have today. Tomorrow we'll be at the store. It's Tech Talk Wednesday with Mike and shopping. We're going to be shopping at the store. I thought I had only 5 until you mentioned the Bella boxes. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, and how many of you are going to sign up for the new Bella box? At least 40. I'll commit to competing 2 and keeping up with 3 other classes. Judy, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so whoops, I'm writing it down. Just the 2 numbers. Okay, so 40 and 2. That's fine. And Maria, let's see. Okay, so Maria, I need what size hoop for my digital kit? Digital dealer. Whatever size hoop you have, Judy's fine. I send for the dealer digital exclusives. I send the fabric for the biggest hoop. You can do a 4x4, 5x7. But I send you the fabric for the largest one, and then you can scale it down to whichever size you want to make. So, yes, the Bella box. Yes, Maria. So if you're doing the Bella box, if you could please go through our website, we would appreciate it, because they give us credit for sending you to them for the Bella box. So it's a link right at the very top. It says Bella box. Tomorrow is the day that you can start to go ahead and register, make your order for your new Bella box. Okay, Maria. So Maria, how many are you going to do? You've got 23. Just pick a number. And guess what? If you do more, you get extra credit. Can't wait to see the Bella box. I have to count my UFOs. That's fine. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time. This is no stress, no pressure. I just want it to be fun. Thank you, Colleen. We appreciate that. Okay, so Maria has 23 and she's going to finish 3. Okay, so that's it. That's all. I just need 2 numbers. How many you think you have, how many you're going to finish. And guess what? If you exceed that, even better. And if you fall short, that's okay. Next month's another month. So this is just for fun. Just for fun. Give you motivation. Thank you, Colleen. That's all I want to do, is motivate and have a good time. Life is too short to be stressful. So the Bella box, you can start ordering it tomorrow if you go through our site. We appreciate it. The perfect piecing, we'll have a link. I think you can do the same link, but I'll have Mike set that up. It's a separate subscription. It's not ready yet from what I know. It's going to be 2 options. You'll have the option of You have two options with the perfect piecing. One is the delivered in your mailbox, and it's actually delivered to your mailbox. That one has the designs and the fabric and I think everything in it. And oops, hold on, I got Jane Reed trying to keep up with this. Where is Pam when I need her? Okay, 20 and 2. Or you can just opt for just the designs. And if you do just the designs, I think it's 19. Then you get your own fabric, your own everything else. So that's going to be a monthly subscription. I don't think it starts till June or July. Then in November is going to be the holiday, and that one's going to come out a couple times a year. I think the first one will be coming in November. We'll have more details a little bit later, and then it's coming out. Let me see what else I got to tell you. Then the Bella Box, I think, is twice a year. I think they've changed that. It's going to be twice a year. So Kathy Galloway, plus you have 4 classes. Yes, you do, and I love it. And classes count because the whole thing in class is to help you get finished. Judy, 15 and 2. I like that. Judy Mackey. Let me see, I got Kathy, let's see, plus you have classes. Yeah, you guys can just post on the friends page and say, I have this many UFOs. Heidi. Oh, Heidi, the super achiever. She only has 7 because she's caught up. She stays caught up. So this is, you know what, this kind of tells some of us that we get more and some of us become collectors. Or, you know, it used to be, Hunters and Skinners. That's what it was. When I was working real estate full time. Easy ones, it's okay. Easy, hard, you know, we pick all of those different ones. Some of them are small projects, some of them are big projects. But we had motivation, and one of the motivation things was they divided us into 2 categories. We were either hunters or skinners. And the difference is the hunter was the one that went out and got the leads and the business. And so in this case, got the products, got the kits. The skinners were the ones that once the kits came in, they were the ones that did all the work and did everything to get it through. So those of us with high numbers of UFOs, we are the hunters, and the others are the skinners, are the ones that that's okay, because classes with me, Colleen, that's the best way to get your projects done. And we do have several of them. And you know what? On those quilts that you have, you come to class at the end of the month. You can bring one if you want, a small one. I would not do anything too big. The edge to edge, that class you're going to learn about quilting so that you can finish those quilts. So technically, you could bring a smaller one. I wouldn't bring anything big because we're going to be working with like a yard fabric size. So 35 by 45, 36 by 45, something like that. But you could, if you have one that, you're not scared to death to touch, bring it and you can quilt it. And guess what? You'll have one of them done. So we can help you with that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone else out there listening. I don't have anything else. Just checking, double checking. Nope, that's the Simplify wall hanging. If you check on the website and you want to do that, I have the kits. I am cutting them. So there's a limit to 12. If you haven't registered and you want to make it, go ahead and grab your spot. And that will take us through. Don't forget our R&K license to create. We are meeting every Wednesday this month from 2 to 4 to work on our projects. And you'll see pictures of those posted. So make it a great afternoon. Go sew something, and I'll be back and see you tomorrow. Meanwhile, Give those numbers, post them out there. Because you know what happens is when you go onto the friends page or anywhere else, or you tell someone you're going to do something, you'll do it. It's committing. It's not just saying, well, I think I got this many and I think I'll do it and I'm not going to tell anybody. No, it's more likely to happen if you commit to it. So let's see those commitments. And other than that, I will be back and see you at the shop tomorrow with Mike. Don't know what he's getting into, and we'll do a little bit of shopping. See you then.